best, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Your whole team is up.
What's up? It's your boy Mr. Mimosa. We back at it. We about to get right into it. We about to get right into it. Let me just set up this stream. And we're gonna jump on somebody's head. Let's go. It's up. Let's go knock somebody's head off. Oh no. Hold on. Let's go.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're
got the Buccaneers
Stadium in Tampa, Florida,
versus
with the echoes
Philly.
of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set.
Let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
With Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this.
Let's talk about it.
Off we go from Tampa. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Brady now on first down. And that's complete. It's Chris
Good
Godwin.
play.
And he'll get this one way up
Wide
just
open.
shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. At the 40, Brady now to throw.
Give me one. Come on.
Intercepted. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive.
That was me.
Second down.
It's second down.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Oh, we here for it. We here for it. No fly zone.
Complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
This guy got some throwing skills. Well,
you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays.
Let's go.
Eagle pressure, too much
Let's
this
go.
time. Down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Give me the rock. Oh, you're disrespectful.
They said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd.
You're disrespectful.
See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. They do go for it. It's Brady.
Give me my shit.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Give me my fucking ball.
Near the 44. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Being disrespectful.
They told us repeatedly earlier.
Give me my fucking ball.
We need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense. that the other defense is rated higher than that. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Miles Sanders.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a war.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Let's go, Philly.
Miles Sanders, 51 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing.
Oh, that was my fault.
Throw over the middle, taken in.
That was my fault. Good play. Good catch. That was my fault.
And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams
unfortunately, bum-ass Madden don't let you switch players when you see the play going to the play. I seen the play, I couldn't switch to my safety until the ball got over there, unfortunately. That's how Madden works. Even if you see the play,
and ultimately cannot get this out to the
it don't allow you to do certain things, which is trash. If you see a play as a safety, you should be able to go to the safety, and you gotta wait until the ball is in that area, and then you can.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the talent.
Oh my God!
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I see this is gonna be one of those games where I get pissed off and lose.
To throw, it's Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That man
started walking. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Wentz. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
Good cut.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game.
And the ball is
there we
out.
go.
Jones got hit and lost it. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
And then they say, oh, why you always swatting at the ball? Why you keep swatting at the ball? That's why.
There aren't more fumbles caused.
That's why I keep swatting at the ball.
You go through ball
because you just never know.
Every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it.
That's crazy. That's crazy bullshit. You can die from behind me.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start.
You can die from behind me.
Now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After
Madden is amazing. I told you it's gonna be one of those games.
And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of
it's gonna be one of those games.
Floating him a little bit. He's got to be more decisive.
It just is. I know it.
Definitely more decisive in throwing the ball.
It just is. It's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm too mad to play, and I'm gonna lose. I can see the bullshit. You can smell it.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Under pressure.
Let's go. I don't know how that's not a fumble, but okay.
Fletcher Cox picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Brady. And the pressure gets to him.
Let's go.
Fletcher Cox getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That boy dangerous.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic 3rd and long after that last sack. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short.
Played myself.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Played
Taking
myself.
it in from 11 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
I still got my bench.
Wentz gonna throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Now Wentz.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
And he drops the... Madden is so garbage, bro. This shit is annoying. Sold us some bullshit. Sold us some bullshit. Wide open. He is not dropping wide open passes since when? Come on, my nigga. He's like... I don't even understand that shit. Wide the fuck open. This game is gonna piss me off. This is gonna be my first loss of the night. It's going to be my first loss. I can already tell. I can already tell.
But this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Alshon Jeffrey, incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jones.
Thank you,
Down
Fletcher.
34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. This is Jones.
Thank you,
And he'll get
Fletcher.
2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down Buccaneers. On 1st down, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, they'll throw with Brady. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Now Brady again.
Oh my God.
Calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Good throw.
Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Rolled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
A final shot before half for Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Boston Scott, his first carry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Wentz to throw. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
First down, Eagles.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. That's complete to Ward. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. A gain there of 21 yards.
And
partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Scott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter shift.
And this is caught in the end zone by Jalen Rager. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Eagles are back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
3rd and 11.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
1st and 10.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
God.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Devin White.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Throwing now is Wentz. This is caught.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Scott. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Wentz. Looking in zone.
What the fuck was that, Carson Wentz?
And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw.
It's 4th down and goal at the 2-yard line.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles, if they hit the PAT, they will be in the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes
Carson Wentz know how to piss you off.
Time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity.
Wow.
He's got a man, complete.
Great
They
throw.
got him well across midfield, down to the 40 before
Great
it's all
throw.
said and done. 39 yards there, a big one. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Brady now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Second and 2.
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. Again, it's Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Brady to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. He'll get this to Ward. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. And he'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Go it, Tom.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Good defense.
That
was my fault.
16-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I knew I was going to lose this game. I knew it. I called it. That shit is annoying.
Resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones.
I knew it.
The ball carrier.
Get a game right to the nigga.
A gain of a yard.
Good game.
3rd and